Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 1 core in a session May-June 2024, Paper 1-2. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1, write the number in words. Ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million. So it is 31 million, 31 million, 72,000 and 72,000. All right. Question number 2, part A. Measure the size of angle X. So use the protractor and let's measure the size of this angle X. Okay. So this angle X is 40, 45 and 46 degree. 46 degree is the size of angle X. Part B, measure the length of the line AB in millimeters. AB. Let me calculate this in centimeter first. This is 8.5, no, 8.4. 8.4 centimeter, right? Use a conversion. 1 centimeter has 10 millimeters. So 8.4 centimeter is 8.4 times by 10 millimeters. This would be 84 millimeters. Part C, draw the midpoint M of the line AB. Draw the midpoint. Mark the midpoint, sorry. Okay, 8.4, the midpoint is 8.4 by 2, which is 4.2. 4.2 would be the midpoint. 4.2. This is 4, 4.1 and 4.2. This would be the midpoint. Part D, draw the line through the midpoint M that is perpendicular to the line AB. Okay, that line should be perpendicular. Okay, drawing the point with the midpoint. So this is the line that is perpendicular to M. Question number 3, find the value of the reciprocal of 0.4. 0.4 is basically 0.4 over 10, or we can say 4 by 10. In its simplest form, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 5 is 10. So 4 by 5, 2 by 5 is basically equals to 0.4. And its reciprocal is 5 by 2. Or 5 by 2 is equals to 2.5 in terms of decimal. The question is in decimal, so I converted my answer in terms of decimal as well. All right. Question number 4, write these numbers in order starting with the smallest. All right. So for this, let me convert all of them into decimals. 6 by 7, 0.85714. 8.6 times 10 to the power negative 1, 0.86. 11 over 13 is 0.8461. 86.5%, 0.865. Okay, which is the smallest one? 0.8, 0.85, 6, 4 and 5. So the smallest one is 0.84 is the smallest one, which is 11 over 13, and then 0.85, 0.86, 0.86, 0.85 is the smallest, 6 over 7. All right, the next from these two, 0.860, 0.865, this one is the smallest, 8.6 times 10 to the power negative 1, and the highest one is 86.5%. All right. Question number 5, part A, draw all the lines of symmetry of this quadrilateral. It is a square. So square has 4 lines of symmetries, right? The first line of symmetry is vertical. The other one is horizontal. This along the diagonal, it is also symmetrical. Along the other diagonal, it is also symmetrical. Right. So these are the 4 lines of symmetries. Now for part B, write down the mathematical name of the quadrilateral that has a rotational symmetry of order 2. Okay, which quadrilateral has a rotational symmetry of order 2? It can be a rhombus. Rhombus has a rotational symmetry of order 2. Rectangle has a rotational symmetry of order 2. Parallelogram as well, right? So you can pick any one. It can be a rhombus, or it can be a rectangle. Rectangle is the easiest one. Or it can be a parallelogram. Okay. Question number 6. The temperature at midnight is negative 4 degrees Celsius. The temperature at noon is 25. Work out the difference between the two temperatures. Difference between the noon temperature, difference, and the midnight temperature, which is 25 plus 4. This is 29 degrees Celsius. Question number 7. A gardener charges 6.55 for each hour he works plus a fixed charge of 15.50. Calculate the total amount he charges when he works for 4 hours. Okay, so total amount, the fixed amount is 15.50 plus for each hour. For 4 hours, the amount is 6.55. 4 times 6.55. Okay, so 4 times 6.55 and add up with 15.50. This is 41.70. 41.7 or 70. Question number 8. John has $750. He spent 1/4 of his money on travel and some of his money on food. Okay, spend. He spent 1/4 of his money. What is 1/4 of his money? 1/4 of 750. He spent this much is spent. $187.5 is spent on travel and some of his money on food. This is spent on travel and food, right? He has now this much. Work out the fraction of 750 he spent on food. Wait, they said he has 750 and he spent 1/4 of his money. 1/4 of his money on travel only. So this is the money spent on travel only. And some of his money on food. We have to find he spent how much he spent on food. Okay, after spending on travel and on food, this much he has left out of 750. Okay, so we can say after spending on food and travel, he has 437.50. Okay, so we can say from 750, if we subtract 437.50, how much he spent on food and on travel, right? 750 minus 437.50, 312.5. So it means he spent $312.5 on food and travel. Now, as we know, so we can say food plus travel, his spending is 312.5. So we have the spending of the travel is 187.5. 312.5. Let's find out how much he spent on food. So for food spending, we can say from 312.5 we have to subtract 187.5. Oh, right. 312.5 minus 187.5. He spent $125 on food. Right. Work out the fraction of this he spent on food. The food spending is 125, right? So now let's solve for the fraction. So the fraction is going to be 125 is spent on food out of 750. This is 1 out of 6. So 1/6 of he spent on his food. Yes. Question number 9. A delivery driver records the number of pizzas she delivers each month for 1 year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6, 12, 1, 0. Part A, complete the stamp and leave diagram. So let's start with the 2. Okay, it's 28, 22. Okay, 2 and 8. Now 3. For 3, we can say 39, 36. Okay, 6 and 9. All right. The next one is with 4, 48, 44, 41, and 49. Okay, first 41, then 44, then 48, and then 49. Okay, and the last one is with 50. So 54, 57, 57, 52. So 52, 57, 52, then 54, sorry, then 57 and 57. Right. The stamp and leave diagram is completed. Now find the median. Median is the middle value of the data. Let's figure out what is the middle value of this data. All right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 1. These two are the middle values. Okay. So for the median, we can arrange the data. We can say arrange data is 22, 28, 36, 39, 41, 44, 48, 49, 52, 54, 57, and 57. Okay, the middle value we can cancel 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we can cancel 1 and 1. So these are the two middle values of the data. So we can find out its average. Add them up. Add up the two middle values and divide it by 2. So 44 plus 48 divided by 2, which is 46. 46 is the median of this data. Question number 10, we have a vector A and a B. Work out A minus B. A is 5 minus 7. Minus B is 6 minus 7. So 5 minus 6 minus 7 minus 7. This is 5, take away 6. Negative 7 plus 7. So this would be negative 1 and 0. Question number 11. These are the first 4 terms of a sequence. Write down the next 2 terms. So let's figure out the difference between the terms 17 and 23. Negative 6. In 23, subtract 6. We will get 17. 23 minus 6. 17 minus 6 is 11. And 11 minus 6 would be 5. And 5 minus 6 is minus 1. And minus 6 would be negative 7. So these are the next 2 terms. Now find the nth term. This is an arithmetic progression. You can see we have a common difference of negative 6. So the arithmetic progression nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. First term is 23 plus n minus 1 and the common difference is negative 6. Just simplify. We have 23 minus 6n plus 6. So 23 plus 6 would be 29 minus 6n. This would be the nth term, 29 minus 6n for this sequence. Question number 12, write this number correct to 2 significant figures. Okay, so these are the 2 significant figures. These zeros are not considered as a significant. 4 and 6. The next digit is 2. It's less than 5. So we can keep the 6 as it is. 0.046. Question number 13. On the Venn diagram, shade the region A union B. Okay, so A union B. The whole vector A, the set A and the set B, this includes into the union of A and B. So that is the shading of A union B. The whole set A and the whole set B. Not the outer values. All right. Question number 14, factorize completely. So it is 20 and 9. So we can take 10 common. 10 times 2 is 20 and 10 times 9 is 90. Then we can take x common. We have 2 minus 9x. 10x into 2 minus 9x. This is the complete factored form. All right. Question number 15. Describe the type of correlation between the speed of a runner and the time taken to complete the race. Okay. So the type of correlation can be a positive or a negative, or there is no correlation between the quantities, right? So for the positive correlation, when one quantity increases, other also increases. For example, if the temperature increases, the purchase of ice cream increases, right? So it is a positive correlation, right? But in this case, and when one quantity increase, other decrease, that is a negative correlation. Now we have to find the correlation between the speed of the runner and the time taken to complete the race. Let's assume there is a race. So when the runner speed increases, it means the time taken to complete the race decreases, right? When he runs fast, his speed increases, so he will complete the race in less time. So this is a negative correlation. Why negative correlation? We can say when speed of runner increases, the time taken to complete race decreases. All right. Now question number 16. A circle has an area, this. Find the circumference of a circle. Give your answer in terms of pi. So area of a circle has a formula which is pi r square. We have area of a circle 36 pi and this is pi r square. We can cancel the pi. 36 equals to the radius square. 36 equals to 6 square. We can cancel. The radius is 6 centimeter. From here we can guess what is the radius. All right. Now we have to find the circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. We have to keep the answer in terms of pi. 2 pi and the radius is 6. So this would be equals to 12 pi. Pretty simple. Part B. The circle forms the base of a cylinder with a height h. The volume of a cylinder is this. Work out the value of height. So the formula for volume of a cylinder. The volume of a cylinder has a formula pi r square h. The radius of a circle multiplied by the height. Okay. So, sorry, the area of a circle. So we have already given the area of the circle in the question, right? Volume of a cylinder is 540 pi. Area of a circle we have given in the question, which is 36 pi. This is 36 pi and the height is h. So pi is cancelled with pi. So 540 divided by 36, this would be the height of the cylinder. Let's simplify. 540 over 36 is 15. So 15 centimeter is the height of the cylinder. Question number 17. Write the number in standard form. Put the decimal point at the end and move 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit and 5 units. 1.74 times 10 to the power 5. 5 units moving to the left. When we are moving to the left, we have to keep the power positive, and towards right, we have to keep it negative. So this is 1.74 times 10 to the power 5. All right. Question number 18. The diagram shows a right angle triangle. Calculate the value of x. X is the angle. So this is a front side, this is the opposite, this is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse. So we have given the adjacent side and we have given the hypotenuse. So it's a right angle triangle. Which trigonometric ratio involve adjacent and hypotenuse? Cosine. Cos of angle x equals to adjacent over the hypotenuse. So adjacent is 8.5 centimeter and the hypotenuse is 14 centimeter. All right. So what is x? X is cos inverse of 8.5 and 14. Okay, simplify. It's in degrees, right? Because x should be in degrees. Cos inverse 8.5. Cos inverse 8.5 divides 14. 52.6 degrees. All right. Question number 19. Without using a calculator, it is not allowed. In this question, work out. You must solve your working and give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9 over 4. Divides. 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 7 is 15 over 8. Now in the next step, convert the division sign into multiplication and take a reciprocal of the second fraction. Whenever we are converting division into multiplication, the first fraction stays the same, just switch the second one, right? So 15 by 8 becomes 8 over 15. Now cross multiplied. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. Okay. 9 over 1 times 2 over 15. 9 times 2 over 1 times 15. 9 times 2 is 18 over 15. Okay, I guess 18 over 15 is in the simplest form or not. Let me check. Both are divisible by 3 times table. 3 times 5 is 15 and 3 times 6 is 18. Yeah. 6 by 5 is in the simplest form and convert it into mixed number. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 makes 6 over 5. 1 by 5 is the answer. Question number 20. Expand and simplify. First, x is distributed into x minus 7 and then negative 4 into x minus 7. We have x square minus 7x minus 4x and plus 4 times 7 is 28. This is x square minus 11x plus 28. All right. Question number 21. Find the value of x. 5 to the power 7 over 5 to the power x. This would be equals to 5 to the power 3. Okay, shift the power to the numerator, which is 5 minus 7 minus x. This is equals to 5 to the power 3. The bases are same. Let's compare the powers. We can say 7 minus x would be equals to 3. And 7, shift the 3 on the other side, equals to x on the other side. And 7 take away 3 would be 4. So the x value is equals to 4. Question number 22. The length L meters of a piece of the metal is 4.5 meters. Correct to the nearest 10 centimeters. This is in meters and this is in centimeters. 1 meter is equals to 10 centimeter. Sorry, 100 centimeters. Alright, complete the statement about the value of L. We have to find the upper and the lower bound. This is the upper bound, this would be the lower bound. Correct to the nearest means we have to add and subtract this number. Okay, so this is in centimeter. The answer should be in meters because this question says in meters, right? Alright, so we have to convert this centimeter into meter. So 1 over 100 meter equals to 1 centimeter. And what about 10 centimeter? Which is 10 by 100. 10 over 100 is 0.1. Yeah, this is 0.1 meters. So this is correct to the nearest 0.1 meters. All right. Now what we're going to do is for the upper bound in 4.5, we have to add 0.1 by 2. For lower bound in 4.5, we have to subtract 0.1 by 2. Okay, 0.1 by 2 is 0.05 plus 4.5. This is 4.55. 4.5 subtract 0.05. This is 4.45. 4.45. So 4.55 and 4.45. So keep in mind this should be in terms of meters. Most of the student will make the mistake that they will convert the quantities into centimeter and find the answer in centimeter. You will lose the marks, because if the question is in meter, the answer should be in terms of meters, right? Now the next question. Question number 23, we have a universal set x where x is a natural number less than 12. All natural numbers which are less than 12. Okay. So the natural numbers which are less than 12 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not 12, less than 12. We have S, we have T. Okay. Complete the Venn diagram. Okay. First find what is S intersection T. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 11 and 9. Yeah, 1 and 7. Okay. Now complete the set S. 1, 4, 7, 10. 1, 7, 10. We have 4 here. Complete the set T. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. And we have 9 and 11. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is outside. 7, 8, we have 9, 10 and 11. Yeah, this is a complete shape of the Venn diagram. So first what we did, S and T intersection, then complete the set S, complete the set T, and what else is left between 1 to 11, right? Yeah, that is outside of the set S and T. Question number 24. In the class, 30 students, 13 travel to school by bus. There are 750 students in a school. Find the expected number of students in a school who travel by bus. 13 students traveled by bus out of 30 students, right? And out multiply by the total number of students, which is 750. So we have the probability of the students who traveled by bus. 13 traveled by bus out of 30, right? That is a probability. And multiply by the total number of students in a school. 13 over 30 times 570, which is 247. 247 students are the expected number in a school who travel by bus. Question number 25. The diagram shows a flagpole. BD is a flagpole held by two ropes, AD and CD. ABC is a straight line, A, B and C. This is a straight line. And the angle A, B and D. ABD is perpendicular also, and this is also a right angle. AD is given, AB is given, and this angle is given, which is 48. Part A, show that the height of the flagpole BD is equals to this, correct to the nearest one decimal place. We have to find the height of this. We have AB, we have AD. Let's find out this height. So we have to consider triangle A, B and D. It is a right angle triangle. Apply a Pythagoras theorem. So the hypotenuse is 21.2 its square equals to the base is 16.5 its square plus the perpendicular is BD its square. Alright. So in 21.2 whole square minus 16.5 whole square, this is BD square. Okay. So to get the value of BD, we have to 21.2 square minus 16.5 square is this, the square root of 177.19. Square root of answer, this is equals to 13.311. Up to one decimal place, this is 13.3 centimeters. Now for part B, calculate the length of the rope CD. C to D we have to calculate. Okay, we have this is 13.3. We have this angle. We have to find this. It's a right angle triangle again. B, C and D is a right angle triangle. We have the front side opposite. We have to solve for the hypotenuse. So use the trigonometric ratio of sine. We can say sine of angle 48 degree is equals to the opposite is 13.3 over the hypotenuse is CD. So cross multiplied CD would be equals to 13.3 over 13.3 over sine 48 degrees. My calculator is in degrees. 13.3 divided by sine 48. 17.89, or we can say 17.9 meters. So that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.